Hello everybody, welcome to the Tube. A lot going on. Here's our lineup. Former handset giant Nokia eyes a comeback to the mobile race. This Israeli startup is getting financing from some big pop names. Apple embarks on a campaign showing its environmental friendly side. This Italian startup wants to take you on your wildest bike ride. Stoner web comedy High Maintenance gets an HBO deal, and that's not all. Go! Big news from Finland. Nokia officially sold its handset business to Microsoft last year for billions, but the firm is reportedly not done with mobile. Citing two anonymous sources, Recode reported that the firm is eyeing a return to the mobile race. Nokia doesn't want to recreate the division it just sold to Microsoft, though. According to the report on Recode, Nokia will instead handle the design, but let partners deal with manufacturing, sales, and distribution. Don't expect to see anything in the coming months, since the Microsoft deal bars Nokia from selling phones until the end of 2015. Nokia declined to comment on the rumors. And in other news, a small Israeli startup wants to share with you some music, and some big pop stars are supporting its quest. Israeli startup Music Messenger, which provides an easy way to transfer songs and playlists among friends, announced on Monday that it has finished raising a funding round of approximately $30 million. The round was led by Roman Abramovich, who invested $15 million. Other investors include multi-hit musicians such as David Guetta, Nicki Minaj, DJ Tiesto, and EYEEM. The company's valuation is now at approximately $100 million. Here's their ad.
Finally, a simple way to send music to one another.
Good luck, and now it's time for a worldwide weekly startup report with Shai Ringel. Whoosh whoosh. Good evening, Shai.
Good evening.
Let's start.
Yeah, okay, let's start with in England, as the English has finally made the kettle even more English. They invented a Wi-Fi supported kettle. Let's watch
Take a look.
Yeah.
We've taken a product that's in millions of homes throughout the world. It's fundamental to how we all make our favourite beverages every day. And we've embedded technology within it to improve its use, how we connect to it, and also to remove any unknowns associated with controlling it remotely. I'm excited to be able to share with you a product that allows you to visually connect to it, together and to your home, to provide a more useful and smart beverage making experience for everyone. Introducing the App Kettle. The App Kettle is the first smart kettle that allows you in real time to see volume, temperature, and time remaining, all from the app. Users can set temperatures with a simple slide and tap of their finger, and notifications will link to that temperature.
Amazing! So you can, while still in bed, press the kettle.
Yeah, App Kettle, it's a Kickstarter project. It's a cute Kickstarter project. You're downloading an app and you can control the temperature, the volume, the energy your kettle is putting out, and you can, schedule it or just put the kettle on from your bed.
So it's for the lazy.
It's for the lazy, but if you think about it, usually when we press on a thing like a kettle, we don't actually think about what it does. We don't know what the temperature, we don't know how much time does it take, we don't know the volume of it, and these inventions can actually make us think differently about our home supply.
Oh, lovely.
But the thing is, one kettle costs $130.
You can buy me one for my birthday. Let's move on to Germany.
Okay, let's go to Germany. An interesting project called EYEEM, which is, they are calling themselves the Professional Instagram. It's a social network for professional cameramen and photographers to share ideas and even sell their pictures.
Let's go to the video.
Yeah.
OpenEdit lets you explore how other photographers edit their photos. It speaks to the curiosity we all have about how photos are made and how a certain style was achieved. It can also help the community learn from each other. Not only can you see which filter or tools were used, but you can try them on your own photos in one tap. It's a new way of interacting with photos, and it's only possible on mobile.
OpenEdit easily reveals the editing steps of photos. Everyone is probably wondering, how will this set of adjustment look on one of my photos? So we designed the experience for you to apply these adjustments to one of your images.
So they're expecting photographers to share also the untouched versions of their pictures.
Yeah, one of the things the app can do is let you look what the photographer did for the photo to look like this, which means that you can see how which filter they chose or where they rotated it or things like that. So that's an interesting concept, but the real deal is that you can sell your photos on the social network.
But
because
who's the market for such a thing?
Yeah, let's say that you have a blog and you are looking for a photo. You can just put a shout out there saying, hey guys, I need a photo of this building in this address. If you'll bring me a good photo, I will pay for it. And there you have a new market that is going out from, you know, instead of going to Getty Images or other stock images websites, you can actually go to the photographers themselves and ask them to bring you suggestions for the photograph you want to put on your website, on your blog, on whatever. And companies are doing it. Companies are looking for new photographies on that market. So it's not only a social network, it's also a real business market that people exchange photographs and money.
Cool.
Let's go to Italy. Let's ride. The Italians want to change the way we ride in our living room. You know, let's take a look.
Biking staring at the wall, both in the gym or in the basement, is deadly boring. Basically, you're always in the same place doing the same exercises, so your motivation goes down to zero. Wouldn't it be great to train wherever we like in the world directly from home and maybe challenge your friends? So we thought bringing VR in the fitness to enhance our sessions with a truly immersive experience and unlimited environments where to go and the chance to challenge both yourself and your friends. Imagine to ride from the Great Wall of China to downtown San Francisco with a true feeling of being there. Being there means that if you see in the VR world a rise in front of you, the trainer will generate resistance, so you'll have the feeling of going uphill like in the real world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this is like where VR is going in this field?
Yeah, why not? Why not if you are...
Because we want people to go outside.
No, of course we want people to go outside, but you cannot go outside directly to the Wall of China.
No, you cannot.
So this is like a really great idea if you want to bike in your own living room or in your garage or wherever you put those horrible devices where you bike to nowhere and just put a VR on your head and go whatever. The problem is a VR headset is heavy. So I guess that for the first stage, not a lot of people are going to do a lot, long sessions with a huge VR set on their head.
Sweating it.
And you're sweating it. And it's a nice idea, but the project itself doesn't look like it's on, a real production market.
But it's the near future if it's this product or another version of glass.
Let's hope so. It's a really great idea, and the fact that you can put a headset and just ride to wherever
in the world.
Yeah.
Shai, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's move on. Apple are on such a roll, they now want to stop climate change. On Monday, Apple released its 2015 Environmental Responsibility Report, accompanied by this cheesy video, stressing its commitment to lessening the environmental impact of its products and operations. "We don't want to debate climate change, we want to stop it," the company stated in the report. It went on to say that renewable resources power 100% of Apple's data centers, corporate offices, and retail stores in the US, as well as most of its global facilities. In addition, all of its US data centers have been powered with 100% renewable energy since 2012. On the other hand, the company has increased its carbon footprints since it increased its products in the last 2 years. At least you're trying, Apple. Now, if you are always careful with what you have to say, be warned, Disney now knows how to put words in your mouth. Oh yes, Disney Research Labs are developing an automated system that can generate alternative dialogue while keeping the words in sync with the person's lips. This relies on the words or sentences having similar sound, which is basically the smallest form of speech that differentiates two words, like pad and bad, bad and bat. The system knows how to read lips and can change the words in an actor's mouth by itself. Now that's just creepy. Here's a clip from the research where a man says clean swatches and the computer automatically puts new words instead of what he says. Take a look.
Clean swatches.
Clean swatches. Like swats. Needle pots. Then swend. Takes rush. Like to watch. Police to mine first. Dice your mots. See blue mine on. She has to us is. Yes, rots.
Yeah, that does not sound human, though. Now, for the longest time now, we've been encouraging you to watch High Maintenance, and it seems someone heard our recommendation. The Vimeo web series High Maintenance, about a Brooklyn marijuana delivery dealer and his colorful clients, is headed to television. HBO announced that it will produce 6 new episodes from the wife and husband team of Katja Blichfeld and Ben Sinclair, who star in the show. Additionally, the premium cable network will make the existing 19 episodes of the show available later this year on the HBO subscription service. So now you have 19 episodes to catch up on. Just do it. It's good. Now, a YouTuber called Brazilian Danny has, well, a really boring job. So to spice up things, he made his job into a GoPro commercial to show how thrilling sitting behind a desk can be. Take a look. And to end in with some speed, IGN remade the trailer for Fast and Furious 7 with footage taken from the Pixar Cars movie. It works surprisingly well, or actually much better.
This is his big bad brother. He's a special forces assassin. They created a monster.
What's the plan, Dom?
One last ride. Nope, I'm not looking.
I got a lot of now? What's up now? Hold it down like, what's up now?
Lovely. And that's it. Show's over. Thank you very much for watching. Please log on to our Twitter and our Tumblr. It's TheTube24. We'll be back tomorrow with a regular show. And always remember, it's how you deal with failure that determines how you achieve success. Aha! Goodbye.